Hello, I'm Bruce Hawk.
And I'm Connie Doan. Bruce and I are both proud to be board members of the Community Foundation of Northern Colorado.
Since 1975, the Foundation has been working to build a more engaged, visionary, and philanthropic community.
We serve Northern Colorado by managing a group of charitable funds. Donations to the funds are tax deductible, and grants from the funds are distributed to nonprofits, schools, and churches. Donors can quickly and easily establish their own fund to support causes they care about. Additionally, community foundations serve a unique leadership role by bringing people, ideas, and resources together around important local issues. No other organization in Northern Colorado has such a dynamic network of relationships with donors, nonprofits, and community leaders. Many of our grants impact the quality of life we all enjoy here in Northern Colorado.
So let's take a look at some of the projects that have been supportive of the Foundation in the last few years.
So 3 years ago, we were driving around Northern Colorado, and many of the projects that were just getting underway back then are now completed. One of the projects that 3 years ago was just getting off the ground was the Discovery Museum. It was a barren piece of land at the corner of Cherry and College, and today there's a beautiful new building on that property. Let's go take a look. Well, all right, we're up here on the observation deck of the Fort Collins Discovery Museum. We're right outside the Markley Community Room, which we helped to finance through a variety of grants from a variety of different funds at the Community Foundation. It's a great vantage point to think about the work that we're doing in regard to regionalism and sustainability. You know, there's just so many different organizations that the Community Foundation is connected to in one way or the other. Here's another example in Fort Collins. Centennial High School is an organization that we're providing some scholarship support for through a fund that was established by the Breakfast Rotary Club. Here we are at Veterans Plaza out at Spring Canyon Park in Fort Collins. Only in the last few months have we finally been able to put together all of the funding for Veterans Plaza, which is just a phenomenal venue for education and events related to veterans issues, located in this gorgeous Spring Canyon Park right here on the edge of the foothills in West Fort Collins. Okay guys, let's head down to Loveland and see what's going on down there. About a year or so ago, we had the opportunity to work with the City of Loveland and a private developer to do a project that would enhance the historic Rialto Theater called Rialto Bridge. It gives the City of Loveland a tremendous amount of public space right here in the heart of downtown. And it all ties in with what our Loveland Community Fund Committee decided to do many years ago, which was to work toward the development of downtown to enhance downtown from an economic development and cultural standpoint. Okay, this is the historic Feed and Grain building here in Loveland, and there's some really interesting plans in the works for what can be done with this in terms of providing some art studios, housing for artists, that type of thing, and we're working with a lot of other folks in Loveland to hopefully make that a reality in the next few years. Okay, we're heading into Berthoud, and we've been involved in a lot of projects in Berthoud, ranging from the artwork on the water tower to the McCarty Fickle home. Well, all right, we're heading up the Big Thompson Canyon on our way to Estes Park, and you know, we have a great group of volunteers in Estes, our Estes Valley Community Fund Committee, and right now that group is working to raise some additional dollars to go into the community fund that would help us to be able to make more grants to a variety of nonprofit organizations in the Estes Valley. We also have a really great community garden called Mrs. Walsh's Garden, which is just right outside downtown in Estes. And then we're also exploring the possibility of a community center for Estes Park. And we're working with a variety of community leaders to explore that possibility and are looking at housing it in a former elementary school building. So two organizations that we're working with right now in the area of regionalism and sustainability are the Colorado Conservation Exchange and Embrace Northern Colorado. Colorado Conservation Exchange is a brand new startup endeavor that involves folks from CSU, from the Nature Conservancy, the Forest Service, and many other organizations. And our role is to serve as the fiscal agent and to just provide some leadership to help this new endeavor get off the ground. It's a revolutionary approach to conservation that involves landowners and those who benefit from greater land use practices. The other organization that we're working with is Embrace Northern Colorado, which is an organization that is looking at land use in Northern Colorado and planning for the future. You know, we all love this landscape, and we love the quality of life that Northern Colorado has to offer. And at the Community Foundation, we really want to be an organization that's looking forward and looking well into the future and helping organizations like the Colorado Conservation Exchange and like Embrace Northern Colorado to preserve the quality of life that we all appreciate so much. And we want this same quality of life for our kids and our grandkids in the future. Well, okay, hopefully this gives you a sense of why it's so important for us to celebrate philanthropy in Northern Colorado. There's so many great projects that are going on, so many great organizations that make a huge difference in our quality of life. And at the Community Foundation, we're involved in so many different projects in big ways and small ways, and we couldn't do any of it without the donors and the community leaders that we work with to make it all happen. So thanks for being a part of all the things we're involved in that build a better community for Northern Colorado.
It's amazing the impact that our donors have contributed to the region.
Yes, it is, Bruce. During calendar year 2011, we received $10 million in gifts, including the gift of a small manufacturing firm worth several $million. During the same time frame, the foundation distributed $4.3 million to charitable organizations and projects. Currently, the foundation manages over 330 funds, most of which are permanent funds, meaning donors' wishes are carried out forever.
By helping the donors carry out their wishes, we're also allowing the individual donor to actually execute their own philanthropic strategy.
On behalf of all of us, thank you for your support.